Hello again and welcome back to culture-lovers.eu. Our focus this week is on a beautiful church in our hometown, the Munster Church in Roermond. In order to learn more about this church, we have invited Count Gerard III. After all, he has his tomb in the middle of the aisle of the church. He and his wife are there for almost 8 centuries, so I have no doubt that he knows all about the church and its history. Okay, so here is Count Gerard, the Count of Guelders in the 13th century.
Thank you, Don Quixote. It is an honor for me to run a story on culture-lovers.eu about this marvelous Romanesque church in the south of the Netherlands. I am blessed to have been interred there together with my beloved wife Margaretha of Brabant. Before I go on about the church, I would like to briefly share a little bit about myself. I am sure that not everyone knows who I am. Life was pretty rough for me. During my work at the court of Frederick II, everything went smoothly. Frederick was king of Sicily at the time and later became king of Germany, king of Italy, Holy Emperor, and even king of Jerusalem. He was quite a guy. Around the time I turned 22, I was made Count of Guelders and Zutphen. It all took a bad turn in 1213 when I ended up in conflict with Frederick. As a result, Frederick decided to destroy the beautiful city of Roermond. Fortunately, I managed to restore my relationship with Frederick and secure a steady cash flow for the duchy. I was allowed to charge tolls for all traffic on the Rhine at Lobeth. I used the money to rebuild Roermond into a prosperous city. Unfortunately, the rough ride was not over. I ran into conflicts with Otto II of Lip, the Bishop of Utrecht at the time, with some battles as a consequence. I am not sure if it were the injuries sustained during the Battle of Ain or those sustained in the battle near Zutphen that killed me. But now, about 800 years later, it is not important. I am here now, at my grave in the Munster Church in Roermond. So let me now tell you a little bit more about this beautiful church. It was built as part of the Munster Abbey to honor Our Lady, Mary, the Mother of Jesus. The abbey was established in 1224 as a Cistercian nunnery. While the abbey and nunnery are long gone, the church still stands. It should be noted that Munster does not refer to the city of Munster. In this case, Munster is derived from the Latin word monasterium, which can also be found in the English word monastery. The original configuration of the church is quite different from how it looks today. In the second half of the 19th century, the famous architect Pierre Quijbers was commissioned to renovate the church. The 2 magnificent towers that are now characteristic of the church were added by him. On the picture behind me, you can see how the church looked before 1860. If you have a chance, make sure to visit the church and take the audio tour. It will guide you through the church and provide more detail about its awesome treasures. One of these treasures is of course the tomb with me and my wife Margaretha. Before I hand back the microphone, I use a slideshow to share some pictures from the interior of the Munster Church. These awesome pictures were shared by Arjen Bronkhorst. Enjoy.
So, thank you, Gerard. That was a wonderful story about you and the Munster Church in Roermond. It may well be a long time ago, but still quite important. For me, the Munster Church and the square in front of it are the favorite places to go in Roermond. Okay, that was it for this week. Please subscribe if you like to follow what we capture about life, culture, and history. Next week, we will be back with a new episode. See you.